Hello, all future leaders. So, while you are all starting with the ISB applications for 2024, there are five essential things that you must know about the current application cycle. So, the ISB PGP application cycle for 2024 is open now, and the first thing that is new in this application cycle is the ISB essays. So, there used to be two essays that you needed to submit to the school along with the application, but this time you have the optional essay as well. So, you have three essays that you can submit. Plus, the essay topics are new. The essay topics are not the previous ones. So, when you are writing your essays, make sure you are referring to the current topics. This is probably the first year that we are seeing the optional essay in the ISB PGP application. And incidentally, the goals essay is now the optional essay as well. So you can choose whether you want to submit this particular answer. Otherwise, you can also just do with the first two essays in the application. However, for re-applicants, they must submit the essay as well. That is a mandatory essay for the re-applicants, like it was in the previous years. Another aspect that you must know, so this is the third point, that is the eligibility criteria for the PGP versus the early entry option calculation. Previously, the eligibility of the work experience was calculated up till the 31st of March of the year of the intake, that means the starting of the course. But this time it is 8th of April 2024. So you need to check whether you have 24 months of experience or more to qualify for the PGP or the early entry option with respect to the date, that is 8th of April 2024. The fourth point that is important for you to make note of is the validity of your GMAT or your GRE score. So your GMAT or GRE score must be valid on the deadline date that you are applying to. So for example, if you are applying for the round 1 of application cycle, which has already been announced on 10th of September, that means your GMAT or GRE score must be valid as on 10th of September. Valid means that it should be within the 5 years validity range of the usual GMAT or GRE score. The fifth aspect, which is new in this application cycle, is another scholarship that you can avail. So you can apply to the Ishwar Prakash Agrawal scholarship, which is for the differently abled applicants as well as the women returning back to work after a break. So make sure you check the criteria from within the application form. So when you're filling up your ISB application, you will have options to submit a few additional essays for the tuition waivers or the scholarships that you qualify for. These being the Bridge to India tuition waiver, the ISB ISIC tuition waiver, the ISB merit cum need based waiver, the PGP Max scholarship, and the Ramesh C. Khanna Nurture India scholarship. In addition, now you have the Ishwar Prakash Agrawal scholarship as well. So these are around seven scholarships that you can apply to. In addition to these scholarships, every applicant who is applying to ISB will automatically qualify for the merit based waiver. So there is no separate application process for that. Just a reminder once again for you, the ISB PGP application deadlines for 2024 will have three rounds tentatively. The round one deadline has been announced, that is 10th of September 2023. So, get started with your application. In points to note in the application process for 2024 is that there are new essay prompts that you have to look into. There is an optional essay, so you can see if you want to use that to strengthen your candidature. The work experience calculation this time is slightly different. It is not up till 31st of March of the year that you start the program, but it will be till 8th of April 2024. As far as the validity of your GMAT or GRE scores is concerned, you need to check that on the application deadline. So the application cycle deadline that you're applying to, that is round 1, round 2, or round 3, your GMAT or GRE score should fall within the 5 years limit. That means it should be a valid score as on that date. Plus, you have an additional new scholarship that you can apply to, provided you qualify for that. So make sure that you look into the qualification criteria as well as the paperwork which is required for each of the scholarships and apply from within the application form itself. So all the best, and feel free to reach out for any application or interview assistance that you require.